matched-up environment. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Rebels will kick this away to get us going here. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So Tulane's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed. Summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running through the tackle. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
That's what you like to see early in this game, especially on the road. Chunk plays like this really have a big impact on a game, especially when you're on the road, hostile environment, imposing your will on the defense on the first drive of the game.
Here comes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game. Throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Rebels offense gets their first crack now. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. First play taken, a deep shot. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The Rebels will line up to boot it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. It'll be down near the 5-yard line.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball.
And looking for a big play here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably think about going,
bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Shotgun formation. Here's the inside handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Finds the man open on the right side downfield. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll give it to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. He lets it go on the move. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Grab behind the line. It's Diggs. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. A play action, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On the ground, it's Lacey. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Game 2. 4th down coming up.
And the Rebels will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game.
Man, this is a great example of the power of the field position game. Good choice to punt the ball, and the punter rewards you by putting him inside the 10-yard line. Now you hope to get a 3-and-out and get the ball back with great field position.
We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense...
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. Toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
The 3rd down, it's a handoff. And the Rebels pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And you set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch.
coming up. Fourth down.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. A deep shot to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a bootleg looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him. They'll be tackled inside the 10.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back in motion now. Makes the catch downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the BHZ, they take a 14-0 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. The Rebels come to the line, start a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they rule him out of bounds. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's going to be a loss on the play. 4th out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the 2nd and 3rd level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Diggs. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Once you can establish the run game, is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. He's swarmed by the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Tulane, 0.
Turn starts inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Bootleg looking to throw. Here's the throw deep downfield. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gained to the 35-yard line.
Boy, Chris, they brought a blitz here, but I don't even know if the quarterback realized it. The offensive line did a nice job of protecting him, keeping him in the pocket to be able to allow that play to open up for him.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Great catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find some room. It's Diggs. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot hold on to the end zone. Missed opportunity there in the red zone. Sets up a third down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They continue to roll up the score. And Kirk, he hung in there a long time, stands and delivers a touchdown strike.
Yeah, he showed incredible toughness there in the pocket by letting the defender come right into him, not affect the throw, and he gets rewarded with a score. That's how to lead an offense by example.
And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Now, the defense wasn't quite able to keep him out of the end zone for the touchdown, but how about the job of just having a short memory? Just put that out of your mind, rally to this football, and keep them short of the two-point conversion.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. Aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incompletion makes it second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now, with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Ray. To be tackled at the 17. A strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Can he get there on the ground? And move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to.
Oh, the ball is out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Now that pick may be the cherry on top of what has been a very disappointing passing performance for this quarterback today. They never were able to find a rhythm through the air, and it ended up costing them the game.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Working clock with the ground game. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Rebels. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. The quarterback anticipates.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
That keeps the score. Ole Miss 32, Tulane 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters.
A deep shot to the left side. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up third down.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Deep throw across his body to the left. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. And the wideout goes in motion. Throwing off play action. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Looking to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Tulane.
Ready?
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
29 Philly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
What's another incompletion? Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And down big late in this game. They're going to try for a touchdown here on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Down big in the 4th quarter. Might as well go for it here. Looking for a man. Makes a quick catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Lining up to try the extra point. Look at this. They fake the PAT. I'm trying to throw for it. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Ball carrier tackled there.
That keeps the score. Ole Miss 32.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 91 sets a kickoff.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The miss leaves it a 19-point game.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a late, deep throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Looking for a late, deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tulane.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Grinding away on the ground. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
First and goal, handoff. Who's going to lose yardage here? The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's a fake. They toss it to the tight end. He's forced out short of the goal line. No good in that fake PAT.
That keeps the score. Ole Miss 38, Tulane 21.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Set to advance on the football.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for quiet at this point. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Touchdown, Green Wave. Too much speed for the defense. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Defense can't do much here. The offense can just kneel down and walk out of here with a W. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.